Campbell.
Yeah. This is Melissa Owen.
Hey, Melissa.
I was calling to find out if you can talk to the judge or do something as far as the appeal goes on my case. Since you never got to sit down and talk to me or see any of the discrepancies or bring any of that stuff up.
So, I went through every discrepancy. I went through every single page of your criminal case.
Did you?
I interviewed every single, yes. I even talked to your criminal attorney, whoever was appointed, for a minute. Then they said they didn't even represent you at the end. I was confused about that.
Right, see, because they probably never met me either, and saying that they're, making these claims. Yeah, no, I can promise you. Okay, so can you tell me the discrepancy that I have with the? Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on, let me get this paper. Okay, so there's a civil summons here. That let me see which one it is. It was for involuntary termination of parental rights. Let's see. Okay, the petition for involuntary termination of parental rights and appointment of guardian ad litem. Can you please tell me all the discrepancies that you know of in there that I've pointed out?
The biggest thing that I looked into to putting it in there, and I'm going to tell you why I decided not to.
No, I'm hold on, wait. You're changing the subject. I want you to please tell me some of the discrepancies that I have in this paper, in this document.
Melissa, the civil summons just is what gets the case started. That's what got your original case started.
Well, this was served to me in, let's see here, May 25th of 2022.
That would have been when Miss Old was appointed to be your attorney.
Okay, yes, but you have my file, you said, because you took over the case, yes. Okay, so I have some discrepancies in this paperwork that I wanted to go over you with, but you never came back to talk to me, because there's a lot of false information in this document.
And I wrote, that day you mentioned to me, and I'm driving, so I do not have your file, you mentioned to me the issues about your mother. You mentioned the issues about social services not calling you back. I had that highlighted.
Okay, but that's just saying that they didn't call me back. I have paperwork that we needed to go over, and you said you were going to bring my file so we could go over it, because I could prove that...
There was no paperwork in your file.
In my file, you have the same documents that I have.
Yes, there was no discrepancies in any of the paperwork.
Yes, there's lots of discrepancies in them. You just didn't take the time to sit down with me to find out what they were.
Okay, Melissa, I'm sorry. They made me withdraw from representing you. I did everything I could. I think I booked about 14 hours on this case. I looked through everything. I called every provider you had. I did everything I possibly could.
Okay, well, I can tell you this. I can tell you this just from the start. They have my address wrong. They have my name wrong. They have his dad's name wrong. They have his dad's address wrong. They have his sex wrong. They have the wrong case number. They have the wrong birth certificate number. And that's just in the first 2 pages. Okay? So there are many things in there that were incorrect, such as stating that I had never provided any care for my child when I have receipts of me paying over $3,000 for his care. And that was just the first year, and it wasn't court required. I did it on my own. And I have receipts for them, and I have bank statements for them, and he can tell you this stuff. And LaDonna had never come to my house. LaDonna had never come to my house to do an inspection for her to say that my home was unfit. She said that my son's father lived with me, and we haven't seen him in 7 years. They have his address listed as 926 West Kentucky Avenue, which is incorrect because my address is 326 West Kentucky Avenue, and they got my address wrong and his address wrong, and they have Adam listed as a she, and they have, all kinds of things here that you didn't bother to take the time to even talk to me about or go over.
Melissa, if you would listen, again, like I explained to you that day, the only thing that I can appeal was what was brought up at the termination hearing and what was in the record already. We can't add new things.
This is already in the record. As a matter of fact, I filed these papers. I have the documents where I filed these, and they were never addressed in court, which is what I needed addressed in court because it didn't make sense for them to go out of their way to serve me these papers to tell me that I had to go to court, and if I had a rebuttal to turn in, which I did, and it was never addressed in court, which is something that I needed you, my lawyer, to address in court.
I didn't represent you in that part of the court where it could have been addressed.
Yes, you did.
And I believe that there
it's
was
an appeal.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. It's called.
What I could appeal, Melissa, was only in the court case.
Yes, and this is the whole case right here. You just told me that's the whole thing.
That stuff, the
was
wrong
the termination of my parental rights.
Is your argument that you didn't get served? You're saying you had a wrong address. As long as you were served, that's all they have to do. It doesn't matter if the address is wrong.
No, honey, no. What you're not understanding, that in this document that is
Melissa,
court filed.
I can't give you legal advice anymore because I don't represent you. They made me withdraw after I finished your
Okay, well, I want you to know everything that you say does go on the internet, and you will be exposed for not doing your job, and I will turn you into the Bar Association, bitch.